whole bunch of reactions from it.
That's
So a cute little video.
good. Good. All right. Well, we are live stream. It is Monday, Easter Monday. Hope you guys had a great weekend and just if you went to church, hopefully you had a great peaceful event and just got to reconnect. I was in Houston and Galveston at our house in here in Tiki Island, and I got to reconnect with my mom's side of the family. We had like 50 people for dinner. Jimmy came. No, Jimmy came the first night, so he didn't get to see all the family. He saw part of the family, and but it was good just to take my parents here. I posted in our chat. My dad bought a lot back in the early '60s to have a dream of having a home in Tiki Island, and that dream was fulfilled in 2001 after I graduated because he wanted all the kids to finish college and then buy his dream home. But then he had me because I'm like 10 years younger than my other brothers. So he had to wait another 10 years. Because I always wonder, like, why'd you buy a house? I'm like, nope, you got school. I told myself, until all the kids are out of college, that, he would get his house. And had his house, had his boats, all his toys. And then, of course, you guys know that my dad had a stroke later on in his life. And, but we still have the house for him. Created a little handicap chair lift that goes up. So he's still basically whatever he has at home, he has it over here. So we can take care of him, and his routine is okay. So all right, well, I'm going to share some slides and we're going to get started. I am fired up. Always on Monday, this is where we come together and really set our tone and get everything right at the beginning of the week. So give me 1 second. All right. Well, welcome to We Partners Network. If you're on this call, it's because you're either connected or have some FOMO and you want to be here. But I'm glad that you guys, as our partners, are here. We have our mission and vision. Really building that wealth, community, and legacy. We are going to be at 10,000 plus partners globally, changing lives, transforming lives, and building generation wealth. And we're going to be bringing back to the table. And let's make a bigger impact globally. Uh, we also had a coffee meetup in Galveston. I last minute, that I'm a very high I do things last minute. And guess what? I got to meet another EXP commercial uh, senior advisor here in this market, and he does development. He's really never really connected with a lot of EXP people. He's just doing things on his own. He didn't know about co-sponsorship. He didn't know about the cross-company domestic team. His wife is in EXP Realty. He is in EXP Commercial. Guess what? Now I just saved him 16,000 because if a domestic team comes in, the realty spouse does not have to pay the split. And this is something he did not know. And guess what? I just saved him a lot of money just by just sharing, right? That's the value that we bring to the table just by sharing, letting people understand what we have. And at the same time is he loves the idea of co-sponsoring. He has an office down in League City. That's a great value add. We're friends now. Guess what? We're gonna make more connections. These coffee meetups, whether it's 0 people, 1 person, 2 people, 3 people, 10 people, it doesn't matter. The main thing is you do it, right? Lena happened to be in Galveston, so I texted her, "Hey, I'm gonna have this coffee meetup. Just swing by." We got to talk a little bit more. We barely get to talk in Dallas, even though she's upstairs in the office. But this time, I at least had 30 minutes to go over kind of the game plan for 2025. Partners in Prosperity, really grateful for Lucia for hosting this. I know she's on the call. Her daughter's heading back to Baylor. She's been very consistent every month, just hosting a event. Real estate people that she's done deals with or just making connections. Always new people that I meet at these events, being consistent. And that's what Lucia is doing. She's consistently planning out the year every month. Thank you, Teresa and Judy and the rest of the crew that came out to support and make those connections. So tomorrow, Keith Andrews and myself and our host, Tom Chong, will be doing an EXP commercial explained Tuesday at 10:30 Central Time. So hop on that. It'll be on the wepartnerszoom.com. please share this. Anyone that wants to learn about commercial, EXP commercial, please share this so we can. I will live stream it as well if they missed the Zoom call, but please hop on so we can share what the EXP updates are on the commercial side. Paul, I'm excited for this. I can't quit. He just launched his book today, just hit Amazon. Paul, you want to share a little bit about this?
You caught me off guard. I didn't know you were putting that up there. I'm speechless. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to correlate real well. Let me just say this real quick. I had everything I was going to say, and you just caught me off guard. Um, I couldn't have done this without so many of y'all. I know you're probably thinking, well, you haven't been with us that long, but seriously, y'all have got me on a different path in life. And I thank God above that I've met all of you and I'm allowed to spend this time with y'all. And it's amazing. One day, if you're not as old as me, one day you'll get there and you'll look back and say, you'll understand what I'm saying to you, but just trust me on this. Y'all are a blessing to me, a huge blessing. And I just thank you. I don't know what I'd be doing right now if Colin hadn't walked into my office and said, "Hey, man, what are you going to do next?" Had he not said those words to me and introduced me to Calvin and Daniel, and I don't know, this book probably wouldn't be done. This book kind of happened because this is my second book, actually. My first book is not published yet. My first book is very in depth. It goes all the way back to the beginnings of my addictions, and it goes back to second grade. Self-esteem issues, father leaving us, all that stuff. Man, I'm lost for words, dude. Thank you for putting that up there, man. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love all of you. And I hope you read it. And I hope it brings. From what I've been told, I've had 5 people proofread it. Actually, 6 now. Angela was number 6. Angela Pack was sweet enough and read it for me. From what I've been told, Daniel, is it's more about building a business than overcoming addiction, but there's both in there, and that was the purpose of the book. So I'm excited. And my
All
12
right.
and my 12-week coaching program that's going to come with it. We're excited about that.
Awesome. Thank you, Paul. Thank you for overcoming and your fears and just getting the book and sharing,
Thank
and
you.
making more of an impact. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Want to congratulate Jimmy Top. Thank you, Elva Duong, for connecting me with him. Got to meet him as well last minute. Also, I was like, "Hey, Jimmy, I'm in Houston. You want to come meet?" And he immediately came over. Got to connect. He speaks like 5 languages: Vietnamese, Cantonese, Teochew, which is another dialect, Mandarin, English. He might have some other dialects in there too. Just a great guy. Got to meet him, and got to meet his daughter that other day, and our kids got to hit it off right away. They went shopping together. They bought some stuff, and they're about 6-7 months apart, so just perfect. And it just makes me realize how powerful we partners and the next generation is, and connecting and building that together. So congratulations. Also, 3-time icon Texas Ace team. Alex and Charlie and the rest of the team, thank you for your support and just your achievements and building up your team. This group is continuing to grow. If you don't know them, guess what? Give them a call, pick their brain, see what they're doing. Get on a video with them, right? Anything is possible, or go on a house tour with them. Whatever it is, they are doing something right, and we continue to support them and their growth. All right. After this call, we have a sales productivity call every Monday, Mastermind Monday at 10 o'clock Central Time, topagentsecrets.com. It's a Zoom call. Today, it's regarding serving the 55 plus community. So check that out. And then first and third Tuesdays, we're going to have a Power Hour attraction call as well. So make sure you hop on that. With Tom Chong, and this is regarding growth. If you want to learn about growth, might be cut off short for 30 minutes because we have our 10:30 commercial call afterwards. Every Friday, if Jim is in town, I know he was in Dubai. I think he flew into Europe right now. So he has his organization call on the commercial side every Friday at 10 o'clock. Hopefully you schedule that out and make sure you are able to hop on that. Deal Exchange, Rich Enderlin on EXP Commercial, first and third Tuesday of each month. He has a Deal Exchange, 10:30 Central Time. Please hop on that. And if you're missing this, or you're not able to take pictures, we can send this slide to you. We can add a link to the mailer every week that we send out. And if you're not getting the mailers, please let us know, because it might be in your spam. But we do every Thursday. We do send an email out to all our partners and currently our co-sponsors as well. So Industrial 101, second Tuesday. Charles Swanberg, our partner out in California, does a Industrial CRE 101. I'm waiting for his 102. Charles, he might be on, but it'd be good for him to add on to what he's doing and then kind of share.
All right, 102 coming.
Yes, that's good. We need some 102 now. So thank you, Charles. Faith in Real Estate. Lucia had an idea of having a prayer group, and she's being consistent weekly. Every Wednesday, 9:30 at Koopa Espresso Bar in Irving Bible. I know some others have expressed interest in hosting one as well, in a different city, different market. Go ahead. This is for you guys, and it's for really the impact. When we talk about impacting the community, this is not for agent attraction. This is just getting people together just to pray for each other, whatever struggles or whatever they're just going through, and just want to pray together. This is a great way to just connect. Partners in Prosperity, we finished our April 15th. Now we're going on May 13th is the next date in South Lake. So connect with Lucia, register for that, invite people. This Wednesday, Paul, you want to kind of share the power of connecting with people?
Yeah, I'm real proud about this one, and not because it's me. It's everything I've learned over the years. This Wednesday will change the way you speak to people, the way you speak to new for agent attraction, the way you talk to buyers, sellers, everything. Talking to a person in the Starbucks line. This radically changed my life years ago, and I'm so proud that we're getting this out there right now this quickly. And because connecting with people John Maxwell wrote a book, Everyone Communicates, Few Connect. And what he means by that is we're all talking, but are we connecting? And I know Daniel Ng is an incredible connector. And I just want to share some of that this Wednesday. And I'm telling you, I promise you, it will change the way you speak to people. It'll change the way you talk to your spouses. It'll change everything. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Thank you. Please invite Jimmy. If you know somebody in Dallas, guess what? You can invite too. Just because you're in Houston doesn't mean you can't invite people. So take this flyer, push it out, put it on your social media. It's like, hey, one of our my partners, Paul Roberts, is going to be in Dallas speaking. Invite. That's all. And you just let us know who's coming. All right. All right. Main Street Cafe Brunch and Learn. Real estate professionals Leticia Ramos, Lori, and Monica are hosting this in April 29th in Louisville. So not all the way up in Denton. It's going to be in Louisville this time. So connect with them. This will be April 29th on Tuesday. All of our production, Teresa Tong and Shelly are supporting. It's a training series that's going to be in English and Mandarin. On Wednesdays, 9:30 to 10:30. The next one will be on the 30th. All right. eXp North Texas in real life has a AI Advantage training that they're doing on April 30th, which is my anniversary. So I most likely will not be there unless something changes. I can head out. But yes, 1 to 4 o'clock live in person. And this will be at the MetroTex location. So please make sure you schedule the time. Invite people too. Just because it's just training, guess what? Grab your ticket, be a guest, use the code EXP Growth. I believe this is free. If you use that code, please invite. Great facility, great trainers, and come check it out. Brand and Connect, May 17th, Jessica Garcia and Miles James as a realtor and T. James as a photographer is coming out. So connect with them. I met them at the Cross Mission event. This couple, helps with branding, and marketing. So just check that out and see what they and support Jessica. Every Friday, 8:30 to 9:30, we're doing a real estate and coffee connect in the local good coffee here in Plano. So we've been pretty consistent every week. I missed last week, but Calvin was there. He said about 5 people were there, which is great. He met new people. I know Aaron is very consistent. I think there's Edward that shows up. So I appreciate the people who constantly come and support. At the same time as let's grow this, let's connect, and let's build this together. Regional rallies. Dallas is in May. Houston is May 12th. 2 cities in Texas. This is the first time, I think, maybe the second time the rally has happened in Houston. So they're picking up some momentum down there. So invite in Houston. Even though you're not in Houston, we're majority of us are in Dallas. You can still invite and bring people there. I probably will go down May 12th to support Houston. Have some agents that I'm connecting with, someone to go down there. May 7th in Dallas, in our office, the brokers are using our office to do a meet and greet with the brokers for eXp Texas. Flyers are coming. Time probably is around lunchtime, 11 or 2, in and out. Just come meet your brokers. I think I'm probably be cooking hamburgers and stuff. So if you want to help out with the cooking and serving, let me know. Let's do that. And if you want to come up on May 7th to help out, wherever you are, you're welcome to. All right. Build Dallas is July 30th to 31st, but there's other builds around the country. There's one in Hawaii. There's one in Orlando. There's Build Global. So in Barcelona is in September. There's Vancouver. There's South Africa. So go check those out. Invite, the power of the invite. Usually they're 2 days events. So check those out and make sure you get your build ticket in Dallas and then invite. Boston will be August 7th to the 8th. I will be one of the guest speakers out there as well in Boston. So please come fly out to Boston. Let's check it out. FastCap. So make sure you join the FastCap at expuniversity.com. For those that are new in EXP, even if you've been in the business for 2 to 3 years, this is a good training to continue to build your foundation on real estate. A lot of materials out there. I know that people who've taken it really applied it. They say it works, and you have to apply it. Got to take action. Barcelona in June, Miami in October. I'm really stressing EXP Miami. This is something that we should have at least 50 people attend from our organization. Least. If you're serious about your business, you need a plan and budget out getting to EXPCon, inviting people as well. They do have the Explorer Pass for your guests. So basically it's buy one get one free because you can bring a guest. That's a non-EXP realtor. So please invite and let's push this as well. I know people are going to Barcelona, which is great. I made a lot of connections globally. That's how I made my connections. I'm doing some co-sponsorships on the global end as well. So that's very important. And if you haven't been to the university, please make sure you go to expuniversity.com. There's so many classes out there. You can host something in your office or your coffee chat where you're all watching it together. Figure it out. Go to that and leverage what the EXP University has to offer. Our website, our Facebook group, and our WhatsApp group. These are very important places to stay connected and see what's going on. If we're missing anything, you just let us know and we will update. All right, that is it for me on the slides. Well, I didn't get to see everyone's who's all here, so I'm glad that you guys are hopped on. Hi, Marcella. Hi, Brandon. Calvin. Calvin's on. I like to be outside because you can feel my energy when I'm outside. When I'm inside a little coffee shop, I can't yell. I can't be loud. But I'm outside, nobody's here, or I don't, probably waking up the neighbors, but it's okay. I am excited. So let's raise our hands, share some wins, and let's get our Monday started. TC, take it away.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Easter Monday. Hope you all had a great weekend. I had a really busy production weekend like most weeks. But thanks, Daniel. You got me motivated to sit outside my backyard, enjoying this nice weather. So we're all just elevating, inspiring each other. I mean, it's like, okay, he's outside. I'm going to be outside, enjoying the weather instead of hiding in my office. So just thanks, Daniel, Calvin, and team to put this meeting together every week. I look forward to attending, even vacation like Daniel right now, who's on vacation with his family. You make that commitment and stick with it. So really, really proud of optimistic of a future for myself and the team. Ken and I met with a future leader until 1 a.m. on Wednesday. We met from 10 p.m. until 1 a.m. That's how fired up we are. Our wife's like, you guys are crazy. I'm like, no, we're crazy about real estate. That's what we're crazy for. Serving our clients, serving our community. So that was I'm really, really looking forward. And we have a bright futures. And eXp is a great platform to grow. Instead of opening your brokerage, we grow a team within the brokerage, not having to worry about paperwork, legal, and anything like that. So pretty fired up about that. Had a really successful share several Asian real estate group, focusing on 1031 exchange this past Thursday. We had a lot of agents from other organizations came out to attend this learning event. So that was really good. Made a lot of connections. Made connections. I sent Daniel a couple photos of other agents that we know, or I know Daniel knows. So busy week, a lot of productions. One listing agreement signed. One of my listing went under contract. One particular buy lead that I'm very proud of, which I'm always pushing the team, keep on posting. Posting equals sold. So one of my acquaintances shared my Facebook post to a buyer lead that I showed some property yesterday. And she's like, oh yeah, one of this friend of mine was showing you all your Facebook posts, and I'm pretty inspired about it. And so that's why they contacted me. So please continue to post, don't be shy, post all your successes. Of course, not just yours, but mainly your client's success. What did you do to help your client win, right? What did you do? How did you get there? How did you close? Where you save buyers money or save seller by selling highest price possible? It's really just showing how did you get to the success, not just, hey, I just had a closing. So I'm going to Houston. Hopefully I meet you and Jimmy. I'm going to Houston on May 6th, May 5th, really, with some friends. Please join me if you, I haven't promoted this event yet. A Tom Ferry Listing Edge in Houston, 1-day Listing Edge, May 6th. I can get discount ticket if you like to attend. It's 1 day, how to elevate, how to attract more listings, how to sell more homes. 1 day, May 6th. Let me know if you like to attend. Also, I am going to be paying for another 10 Tom Ferry Success Summit. So we have a total of at least 20 partners going. I know a few partners haven't paid, but I'm going to go ahead and pay for it to get the bulk discount. So we'll have a total of 20, at least 20 of our We partners and affiliate partners joining us on August 26th through 28th in Dallas. So please join us if you haven't signed up. Please pay if you haven't signed up. But like I said, I'm going to pay another 10 today.
TC, let's talk to Hui's team, see if they'll come up from Houston. I think we can get another 10. I think we get 30 out there. So let me put you in a text with Hui. If he's committed, let him get that. Okay.
Yeah, highly recommend you attend. I mean, this is a very, very small investment, and it's in Dallas. Even of our Houston partners, we have Andrew Lang from Colorado's flying in to attend. We have partners from Houston, Austin coming to Dallas to join us. So please make that small investment. I guarantee you'll at least sell 1 or 2 or 10 properties after this conference. I sure did. My business elevated about 20% since I attended the conference. But at the end, it's like really what you put in, you can expect to get out of it. So have a great weekend, everyone.
Excellent.
Thank you, TC.
Thank
Go ahead,
you,
Paul.
All right, brother. Well, it's Patriots Day in Boston. Today's the Boston Marathon. It started an hour ago, actually. So I've got my Cowtown Marathon jersey on right now to represent all the people running in Boston today. 30,000 runners are running today. So it's a big day for us goofy-ass runners. Sorry.
Austin C is there. He's doing his 8th Austin in our group. flew
He's-
from LA in Boston. He's doing his number 8 Boston Marathon
Dang.
today.
Well, that's a bucket list goal of mine for sure. I got some work to do to get there, but if I keep hanging around young people like Scribner and Jennifer, I'll get there. They'll keep me young. That's the goal. Who you hang around with is everything. Um, Thank you so much, Jennifer. Guys, it's amazing that y'all put my book thing up there. I just sent that to Jennifer and Daniel and everybody this morning. Like, that's amazing. That's the heart of this team. You caught me off guard. I'm still off guard a little bit actually by it. But like, if you can't be successful here, I don't know where you can be successful, because one of the biggest human needs is feeling like you belong. And one thing Daniel does an amazing job of is making us feel like we belong. I mean, he's an expert at it. He makes sure everybody in his party, when he's doing his barbecues and there's, 150 people there, he's making sure he's touching everybody, saying hello. And it's just phenomenal. I mean, and you heard TC talking, he's buying extra tickets. He's putting his money on the line because he wants to help somebody else. I mean, you belong here. And when you feel like you belong, you perform at levels you never thought possible. So thank you again, Jennifer. That was short notice, man. That was pretty cool. Wins last week. I did finish the actual 12-week workbook. I got to have a little talk with Toby on it. I sent Toby a draft. Toby, I've actually changed it since then. I'm going to start rolling out a once a week accountability coaching call. I'll invite a few of you guys that want to be part of it, and it's all about activity. What did you do last week activity wise? I love networking. There's nothing wrong with networking. That's not an income producing activity. You need to network. Okay. But you got to put forefront in your brain IPA, income producing activity, whether you're doing agent attraction or sellers, buyers, whatever it is. So I'll be rolling that call out. I know y'all don't want to jump on another call, but if anybody's interested in a hardcore weekly coaching call, just shoot me a private text and let me know. We went to go see our listing that's going to go live in Fort Worth. We went and checked it out. I think it was Thursday or Friday of last week. We went and checked it out. It's not quite ready, but we're going to have it on coming soon. It is a cool house. It is absolutely amazing. I'm so excited to get this house on the market. It's my good buddy Justin, who's also part of our network. He's almost done getting his license, and an amazing man, teaching us so much about flipping and buy and hold and everything. So very excited about that. Got all my goals written here. The book was a big deal. Getting that out, getting that done. It's done things to me I didn't expect when it comes to building in real estate here. The 12-week workbook just kind of was born through the I can't quit mentality. And I just want to teach others to have that I can't quit mentality into their lives so they can go the extra step, because there's so much freaking noise in the world, so much noise. And you have to have an I can't quit mentality of no matter what noise is hitting you, bad, ugly, good, whatever it is. Sometimes you read your press clippings on your great stuff and you stop working actually too. But whatever it is, you've got to stay focused through the noise. And right now, I mean, that's why I haven't watched the news in 20 years, Daniels, because there's so much noise. And I know what's going on in the world because everyone's posting it everywhere. You got to be careful just being on Facebook, for crying out loud, because someone's posting something stupid. But I'm excited that I'm with you guys. I'm excited that I'm with people like y'all during noisy times, because that dictates how far you'll go. And I mean, that's just a win all within itself right there, to know that I'm with y'all. And I'll say this about the Miami convention. When you go to conventions like that, or you go to rally parties or anything of that nature, it drowns out the noise. When you're in Miami and you're seeing winning and you're seeing so many people win, it drowns out all the noise. I mean, you're like, I'm going to win too, damn it. Like, I'm going to win too. And when you go to our Wednesday meetings and hang out with a bunch of winners, it drowns out the noise. The noise is gone. It doesn't exist anymore. And when we can drown out the noise and all the clutter in our lives and get focused on what we want to do, and that's impact and change people's lives. You hear Daniel say it all the time. That's one of his big dreams and goals, is to impact and change people's lives. Then and only then can we do it, because we've drowned out all the noise. We together, when we come together, whether it's here on the huddle, whether it's Wednesdays at the meeting, we're drowning out the noise so we can perform on levels we never thought possible. And y'all are having me perform at levels I never thought possible. Oh, crud. I have another huge win from last week. We are rolling out our YouTube agent attraction funnel. And this thing is on fire. And I would not have the confidence, some might call it cockiness, if I didn't have y'all in my life. If I didn't have y'all in my life, I wouldn't have this confidence to say, you know what? This is what I'm doing. And because we're drowning out the noise together. And I just encourage you, don't do anything in isolation. Hang around everybody here. If there's someone that's not on today, send them a sweet message and say, hey, I really wish you'd be on to help us drown out the noise together. If they're not on the Wednesday deal, hey, can you come? Just let's drown out the noise together. Let's win together. Let's all help Daniel get 10,000 people. Let's do everything we can in our power to get him to 10,000 people. And it's just a win to be with you guys, man. I love it. I love being here. And man, y'all have messed me up putting that book up. I didn't know y'all were gonna do that. I've been texting Angela earlier this morning. I said, Angela, it's messing with me. What's going on? And she sent me the sweetest text that I screenshotted that text, Angela. See, that's the power of this community. And I'm gonna keep reading that, Angela, every time self-doubt hits me. Okay. I love you guys. I'm gonna shut up.
Thank you, Paul. You fire us up, and you guys should be fired up right now. And the energy on Monday. This morning I was like, should I stay at home at our little house and get on the balcony outside, or should I find a little cool coffee shop somebody introduced me to, and get out here in this cool community? Because if I didn't drive, 20, 30 minutes to get out here to check it out, I would have not known about this area. Now, guess what? I'm looking at these realtor signs. I'm gonna make connections. But anyways, Brandon, let's go.
Good morning. Good morning. It's always funner when you get to celebrate others people's wins. So I want to give Paul his flowers again, man. Congrats on the books. Thank you for everything you do for us. It's really appreciated, man. So thank you, Paul. Some wins from last week, man. To be honest, it felt like Christmas on Thursday. I had 3 referrals come in the span of 1 hour. 2 were from the EXP network. And I also got to give Daniel his flowers as well, because one of the referrals came from a partner in Colorado, as a leader in Colorado, and he was reaching out to leaders in DFW to find agents to put the name in a hat to see who to interview. So I was one of the names. So thank you, Daniel. And I guess I'm also blessed that my name starts with a B. I don't know if he went down alphabetical order or not and found my name first. I made the call and it worked,
Probably,
So
probably the B happened.
yeah. Hey man, but I give him an
Sure.
A+ performance,
Yes,
so I got it. But yeah, that was nice. I was also able to return that favor to someone else this weekend. So shout out to Jessica. I met someone at my open house yesterday. I didn't feel like I'd be the best agent for them, so I gave it, connected them with Jessica, one of our other partners in here, and it kind of should show you the power of the EXP network, that being in this platform, deals can come from anywhere, from your spirit circle, from the people you work with, or even the knowledge you get from surrounding yourself with said people. So that was very nice. A win I just got this morning, I found another Ticho brother over here. I know I don't look like it, man, but that's actually my first language. So if you know anything about Ticho people, we're a very small group. So whenever you get to see one another, it's pretty nice to connect right there.
Yeah, that you know, Jimmy
Yeah,
and Brandon. Yeah,
Yeah, man. So that's nice right there. But overall, it was a good week. And I'm looking forward for this week as well. Hope everyone has a blessed one. Because yeah, that's what we do. Have a good one.
thank you, Brandon. Jessica, take it away.
Good morning. One of my wins from last week, I listed one of my highest priced listings this past weekend, and they were initially trying to negotiate at 1.5%, but I managed to show my value, and they did a full 3%. And I'm super excited for that. It's coming live mid-May. What else? I did meet with another one of my repeated clients, and they're wanting to list that home as well, but that one I'm still working on the full 3% since they're investors. Another one of my wins, I have an accountability partner, and it's David. So he called me on yesterday, and he asked me if I met all my goals, which of course I didn't meet all my goals, but I'm working on those that I didn't meet this week. And just being here today, it's another one of my huge wins.
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you for mentoring Jasmine and other leaders out there, up and coming leaders. And, you are inspiration to others. Just know that you're not alone and we're here for support. And thank you for what you do. Charles out in LA.
Yeah, it's 7:30. It's not that late or early right here. But good to join you guys. Last week I had a listing that we had to take off the market about a year ago back on. It's a fish farm of 112 acres out in the middle of the desert for about $10 million. But it's good and profitable now. Restarted after the pandemic. Also wanted to mention that and remind you that EXP Japan is coming. It's going to be launched in June. You don't know how important that is. Of course, we lost from California a lot of Japanese companies to Texas. So you guys should have plenty of connections in the Japanese world. I don't really see any people perhaps from Japan here. However, it's a real thing, and there are more than 10 million vacant abandoned homes in Japan. That's real estate. Think about that. 10 million vacant or more. There's no restrictions on foreigners to purchase. There's no extra taxes or anything. And I'm working with Ken Tanaka, the EXP Japan person. And of course, Arya's group, or Arya Global that I'm part of, is heading over there in the middle of May to further explore. We're even going to have a abandoned IKEA home tour there. So anyway, other than that, looking forward to this great week. Great to see all you guys. And if you're thinking about co-partnering, co-sponsoring, I'm available in the Los Angeles area, both in residential, but in mainly commercial. Thanks.
Yes, Charles will be a great commercial co-sponsor in that market. He's well connected in that area. So, and he meets up with his group all pretty frequently. So, contact Charles for that. Charles is not in Tom's group. Well, actually, no, he is in Tom's. Tom is in the yeah.
Yeah.
Not in,
I go
yeah.
Agathobung, what is it? It's Tom.
Carmen.
I'm Tom's number 3 or 4.
Okay.
So we're in the family still. So.
Yeah, we're in the family, but now we can, this cross connection can happen,
exactly.
Especially Charles and I and stuff like that. You guys too. I mean, everyone has the opportunity. So appreciate it. Teresa Tong. Unmute.
Oh, sorry. Unmuted. Okay. Good to see everyone. I have a lot of wins last week. First of all, I've been doing this 30-day video challenge, and it's been every day. Last night I almost forgot because it was Easter Sunday. It was so busy. And by bedtime, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot the video. I had to do it in the backyard. But I want to do this, and I want to encourage everyone to do it. I already see the traffic going because of this everyday video thing, even though it's a little thing here and there, but I think it's a good thing to have. And I appreciate that Daniel has created this challenge for me because I was really, really behind on social media. I did not even know how to use Facebook. I still don't know a lot of functions in Facebook. I don't even know. Anyway, another story. I have to learn a lot. So thanks to Daniel for putting me onto this platform that I just kind of have to figure it out. Also, I had 2 closings last week and 1 listing appointment successfully. However, I feel ashamed now because I hear Jessica's story about getting the full 3% listing commission. Unfortunately, my friend, she gave me the listing, but she bargained for a discount. Now I feel bad. But anyways, he's a long-term friend, already a return customer, so that maybe not too bad. And she also referred another client to me years ago, so it's like 3 transactions already. So my cousin came from China, so last week I had spent a lot of time with them, and we had a wonderful Easter Sunday with family. And I'm very proud of my son. He got some awards from school. And finally settled for his college selections. So overall, it's great. I'm very, very thankful. I'm thankful for the team. And last week, we started our very first training, sort of like a agent attraction, also training for our own team because we actually have a team of Mandarin speaking agents. I'm trying to get them together, and we actually speak most of the time English. Daniel, thank you for Daniel again to support us, to come to us. We only had 3 people plus Daniel, that's 4. But hopefully we'll have more and more to come. We plan to do that on the 1st, 3rd, and 5th Wednesdays of every month to just right before Paul's I guess revenue share and company share meeting. So hopefully, if you know other agents who are interested, Mandarin speaking or not, invite them. We're gonna focus on production. Our training will focus on production. We talked about IBS form and how to use them and what we have to do to put them out on the Facebook and social media, any other places. There are actually specific requirements from Track of what you need to do to put your IBS out there. So, and that's one thing. So every time we'll pick up a topic to talk about our production, what we need to do to within the Track's requirements to make sure our team is a strong producing team. That's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Teresa. All right. We are early, 9:43. Who else we got? Jimmy, Jasmine, take it away.
Well, Jimmy can go first if he needs to.
No.
It's fine. Okay, cool. I'm
JA
driving
is
right now.
before JI.
I couldn't raise I don't know where the icon is to raise my hand on my phone, so I thought I would manually do it. This week I had my first ever buyer's consultation, which I'm really excited about. I'm finalizing my buyer's presentation today. I'm gonna send it over to Jessica so she can review it. I'm really excited. I was a lead I got from Facebook, so I'm really excited about that. That's my win.
That's great. That's great. And don't forget on Canva, there is a buyer's listing presentation somewhere.
Yes.
There's an EXP toolkit / buyers as well. So bring all that stuff that EXP has and then add it with Jessica's flair to it. And then it'll happen. You got this.
Thank you so much.
All right. I'm fired up hearing that. Who else? Who else we got? Physical hands, digital hands, whatever hands you got. Anna, you want to say anything?
Oh, sure. Yeah, Tan just put me on the spot. So, it's funny. So I hosted my first, is it too loud in here? First open house with Tan, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. This one couple, Tan actually put a link in one of the Facebook groups. One couple came in, didn't really talk to us, didn't sign in, just kind of like ghosted us and left. It's like that was like the weirdest, couple ever. And literally a few days later, they called us up and interviewed us to represent them. They found some homes. I took them to look at a home. They spent about 2 hours with us, and that was it. They fell in love with the home, so got my first clients from an open house.
That's great, Anna. The power of just connecting and just being there and being present,
So I love it. So we're
right.
actually working closely with them right now and waiting for an executed contract, hopefully by today.
That's great. Thank you, Anna. Open houses, in Texas, we have 13,000 agents. We have more listings because we have a larger presence as a company. There's postings all the time for doing open houses, right? If you're new in the industry, get out there. That's the first step, right? Even if you're seasoned, right? And if your production's down, do some open houses. I mean, or other ways to do, there's other things to do, yes. But open houses are free. It's there. You just go, right? Take action. I'm here at a coffee shop. I could have been at home in my nice, comfortable home in Tiki Island, but I came to this new place to come and check it out. Weather's perfect. The energy is there. I mean, if I was at home, my energy would be a little bit different because I'd be just, casual. But I'm here taking it on purpose, and everyone can do it. So, my win is I was able to take some days off, take my parents out here, let them see family. Got to spend time with my kids last night fishing a little bit. There was not, we didn't catch anything. You know why? Because there was millions of shad or whatever fish in the water, literally. So it was like a buffet for the speckled trout and the redfish. So our fish, our shrimp, was not very appetizing for them because they had millions of fish to eat. So, but yeah, I called it a buffet because the water was literally millions of little fish. I mean, it was crazy. Anyways, who else is next? Aaron, come on. Aaron's getting co-sponsored by Paul Frank out in California as well. He's excited for that. We're waiting May 1st to be turned on. Aaron, you want to share anything?
Yeah, sure. I've been working with a client to get financing for a acquisition of a office and purchasing a veterinary practice. And I think they're meeting with their executives today. We should have lender commitment tomorrow or Wednesday. So that's exciting to help move forward in the deal.
Perfect. Thank you, Aaron. Judy Wang.
Hello.
Coach Judy Wang, what's up?
Hey, so last week, believe it or not, I had my house, the flip house I had in Keratin, that went under contract, and 2 days later, that someone looked at it and said they really want it, and then now I have a backup offer. So in this market, I guess, but the thing is that because the market had turned, so I had to drop the price. But then, so just another lesson, we always know as an agent, we always know when house is not selling or nobody or not people looked at it, but really nobody putting an offer is because of pricing. So I had to take that lesson for myself. So I have to drop the price if I want to sell it, right? So so that's what happened. And then, but I haven't dealt with a backup offer before. So I had to call the broker line and Rick, and I can't remember which other one, that really took the time and went over, okay, what backup offer means and how it's work and what, when people put whatever, number in the blank, what does that mean? So that was a lesson for me. So that's what.
I'm glad that you went to the broker room instead of even though you're a broker, I'm a broker.
Yeah.
Getting other people's opinions, expertise, because they deal with contracts every day. Imagine how many agents go in there and just get this. I mean, they're there for us.
And how
just
can
hop in the.
How to negotiate using the backup to negotiate as for the primary on the repair. So I didn't have resources just because I had the backup.
That's good. That's good. Thank you, Judy, for sharing that. Who else we got? Calvin, and then Angela Pack, and then we'll go back to Teresa, and then Jimmy.
Well, some of you guys that do not have friends, you can always go to the broker room and talk to a broker. They are your friends. But again, that's the support. The support is always there. Just don't feel like you have to figure it out yourself. Because sometimes you just hopped in and you have a quick question, just hopped in and get it done. So anyway, just so excited to see everyone. I love Monday. Monday is kind of like the day that kind of set the course for the rest of the week. So if you hop onto this call, you feel like the energy of this group, right? Everyone is doing deals. You kind of be like that mindset or that level is like, oh my God, our group is doing so much. I gotta really hustle up and do that. And, again, thanks to TC, he's such a wonderful leader. I know we mention about this every single week, that, what's that training again? So I just went blank.
Tom Ferry.
Yeah, Tom Ferry. So that's a great opportunity. Just go invest in yourself. I type it on the chat box. The best investment in the world is investing in yourself. So go to that event if you are serious about your business. Because I see so many people, like top producers, most of them went to Tom Ferry event, like go to that coaching program. Look at Tan, right? I mean, he's like a great follower of Tom Ferry, and then he's been seeing results. So if you want to see results, unfortunately, you have to invest in yourself, the time and money, so that you can get better. And I just, so excited to hear all these amazing stories of you guys, Jessica, Jasmine, like all the new agents that are in the industry that are like continue to thrive. Brandon, oh my God, like Thursday is your Christmas day, right? Your Christmas on Thursday. And again, thanks Daniel for creating such a wonderful like group for us to continue to find opportunity, to continue to help each other. That's all I have, man. Like I just want to be so grateful about all of you guys out here. Paul's like your book, you have a second book, but what happened to your first book is it went unpublished. What's going on? We want to hear a story about that, but just put it out there. It's just like your journey will somehow inspire like people along the way. So like just go do it, man. Just go do it.
That's right. We're all gonna have books because of Paul. We're gonna write our story, share to other people, that not for ourselves, for other people. When you write a book, it's to inspire people and impact people, right? If you're doing it for yourself just to make money and the big ego, no, you're doing it to impact others. So thank you, Paul. Thank you, Calvin, for sharing. Angela, Pat, yes, you. Let's
I'll
find out.
unmute myself. I'll
There you go.
unmute
Yes.
myself. Following Calvin, investing in yourself, I think that's just amazing because that's where I'm at right now in life. I finished last week the SAE training, so I'm done with that. But more
That's the
importantly,
hardest thing, right? After within 2
yeah.
years, there's a lot of stuff.
You're right back in it, but it's good that I like training. More importantly though, the influence that Paul, he's shared his story. I used to be a runner, and after talking with him, I thought we're both same age, so we got this. We can get through some of these ailments, knee issues, etc. But point is, his influence, just connecting with each other, all of us, just has made a big impact. And I'm just excited to see where it's going from there. So whether it's real estate, running, book writing, traveling, all of that, it's coming together. So I just want to thank everyone here for that. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you. Thank you, Angela. Thank you for sharing. And also thank you for attending the classes. I know you come out and, it's a far drive, but you make it. So it's great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Jimmy, and then Teresa.
Thank you. Really appreciate to Daniel for the opportunity. Like Paul say and Calvin say, I guess, everybody come together and learn from each other. Of course, I'm new. I business-wise, I have a lot of experience, but in real estate, not yet. But like Calvin say, invest in yourself. I think that's what you, go after yourself, invest yourself, improve yourself. So you never know in life who you connect with, because and also talk about Facebook. I know Daniel mainly from Facebook. He always like, yeah, jumping everywhere. So I saw that Daniel there, and I think I saw Calvin there too. So you guys always post on Facebook. Before I joined EXP, I was like, oh, man, this guy everywhere. For commercial everywhere. I want to join him one day. And hey, you never know. See, sometimes God put you together. And I mainly know this group from Alva. See, now on the call today, I guess she's busy. First one because helping her uncle and helping her mom, and then you never know in life you connect. It's just like it's networking each other. Like I think Paul was saying, the network. It's basically network. Believe or not, sometimes that you make big connection. Just like help people with your heart. Honestly, that's how I run my business. I don't really look after the commission, honestly. Of course, I'm here for the commission, and that's not my main concern. My main concern is to help people with my heart, with honesty, getting their trust. Once they trust me, or any one of us, it's easy. It's it's smooth, very smooth for everything. But anyway, I appreciate, to Daniel, he worked extremely hard. I can see that. I really appreciate that, you work so hard and you can inspire everybody. I want to thank you for everything. Thank you so much to everyone here. Thank you for
Right.
the opportunity.
Thank you, Jimmy. Yes, pleasure to meet you. So when I called him coming on Thursday, he was actually watching our Zoom call on Mondays, and he was watching that. And then I started calling him. He was like, "What? Is it really Daniel calling?" So yeah, so that's how we connected. And thank you, Elva, and we and the Team Legacy Team Legacy organization. I'm finally a part of that organization because of this co-sponsorship. I texted Amanda right away, your upline leader, that has over 1,000 people. I mean, that's just insane, and just glad to be part of the family with you guys. So thank you, Teresa.
Hey everyone, I just want to say one more thing regarding a listing, a potential listing. Actually, I have not signed the listing agreement. However, the owner, he wanted to kind of ask me to help him try the market. He owns 6 office properties, kind of office condo properties. They're all he prefers medical office tenants, either medical doctors or dentists or like healthcare clinics, or any maybe small like psychiatric offices. So if you have any clients, I'd love to collaborate with you. Let me know. The sizes are range from 2,000 to 6,000. One in Plano and the other four in Fort Worth area, kind of along where, I don't know if you know, Golden Triangle and Vista, Park Vista, Golden Triangle areas, and the one in Decatur. I don't know if you heard of that city, Decatur, in Texas. So he has 6 properties, all office condos. If you have any clients looking for offices, let me know. We'll make some deals.
Right. Thank you, Teresa. Andy Luring in Denver.
Oh, hi. Good morning, everybody.
I spoke to Andy this week, and he was saying something like, Calvin, he was saying like, that's Haidin. Let's go crazy together. So
Yeah, I was recording a YouTube thing with a friend, and then Daniel called in between, and we pick up the call, so he was on the recording on the call. And then the idea is just to have somebody doing something with you together, just more hold each other accountable, right? So my friend that he's not in real estate, but he saw Daniel's 50-day challenge, so he knew about that. So that's good. Thank you, everybody.
all right. Thank you, Andy. So, we started this challenge for videos. I've been very consistent creating reels using CapCut, just being creative. My explosions, you see my explosions, just copying, just being funny, being silly with it, right? It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be consistent. So May 1st, we're going to start a challenge, and we're going to figure out what the prize would be, or a gathering or dinner or whatever it's going to be. And you guys can come up with something like, what can we do together to really fire everyone up? I know Team Legacy organization started in April 15th is when they started their challenge. They're doing great. Everyone's posting. How can we fire each other up and support creating a little video? You don't have to edit. Teresa, when she's not with me, she's not editing. She's just posting a video. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to have a mic. It needs to be authentic. So May 1st and I'm going to create a flyer, and we're going to keep each other accountable. And let's do another 30-day, like official 30 days, and let's push not just We Partners, but all the organizations within the company to push a 30-day challenge. I challenge you to do that, to be consistent, to be different, to be genuine, and make an impact because people see our videos. Okay. And, whether it's silly, don't worry about the naysayers and all this. It's what we're doing because we get to impact. Jimmy's been watching all our videos. He knows Paul. He knows Paul Roberts. He knows what he's doing, right? And he knows TC now, and Andy in Denver, and Andy and Jimmy are going to do stuff in Denver in the future. There's so many opportunities. So co-sponsorship is what my focus has been because if you onboard it after February 24th, you have the ability to be co-sponsored. You don't have to. But the reason I share it is because it is a fact and information you need to know. Because if I don't share it, I'm not doing my duty as a leader because that's the information I got. I have to share it. By May 1st, if you onboard after May 1st, you only have 5 days to be co-sponsored. And after that, you can't. That's current policy. It may change. I don't know. But that is the fact today that we know. So that's why I'm pushing sharing so you guys understand that and you guys can make your own business decision how you want to do it. Jamie was connected through Elva because she knew that after February 24th, Jimmy came in, he is eligible. And that's where the connection came in. Aaron, the same thing. I said, you have the ability. Do you want to connect with other co-sponsors to figure out if this is what you want to do? And he agreed, right? So it's a 3-way agreement that you create. But it's the information that we share. So that's why I'm pushing for people to understand it. You don't have to take advantage of it, right? It's an option. So yes, Angela. Unmute.
All right. On that subject, I was listening to Cody Sanchez. She's a person in the media that does small businesses, and she made a reference to videos will increase 400% times the speed in selling houses. So just wanted to throw that out there as that's a really good idea to do May 1st, the challenge.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to.
The reason why videos, because people just get to see you, they hear you,
Yeah.
they hear your story.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
If they're watching 10 minutes or 30 minutes of you on different
Right.
stories, they get to know you. Right. Just
Right.
like Jimmy knows like what I'm doing because she's
Right.
watched videos, you know.
Right.
But you never know. And when someone watches something before they meet you, they kind of know your story and also talk about your story, your why, your impact, what you want to do. So it is 10:04. I'm 4 minutes over. I appreciate everyone on the call that's still here. For those that are on live stream on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, wherever it's being streamed at, appreciate it very much. It's Monday. Let's go. I'm going to be driving back. So if it's raining in Dallas, wish me a safe travels because it's probably that big van. That wind that picks up a lot of wind, that Amazon van. So, and I know Colin's flying back with his girlfriend. She's moving here to Dallas. So if you see Galina, please welcome her. They met at EXPCon, and Colin was not going to go to EXPCon, but I said, hey, buddy, you need to go. And guess what? If he didn't go, he met Galina. So, it's important to go to EXPCon. All right. Anyways, you guys have a great day. I will see you guys soon, and let's go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Have a good Monday.
Bye.
Great week.